feels like we've been stuck in the Upside Down forever, but the final season is finally here. And the Duffer Brothers just dropped 10 things you need to know before you hit play. They're pointing fans to the exact moments to revisit, the mysteries that finally close, the theories you can stop clinging to, and even why the grand finale is heading to movie theaters. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to walk into Season 5 locked, loaded, and ready. From the start, the creators promised one thing for the final season. Everything comes full circle. All the loose ends fans have been carrying since Season 1. The mysteries, the unanswered questions, the things the show deliberately left hanging. This is where it all finally pays off. The Duffers say the story loops straight back to the beginning. Even the first 5 minutes of Season 5 make it clear. Vecna wasn't some late-game villain. He was there from day one, tied to Will's disappearance in ways the early seasons only hinted at. If you ever felt like the show planted clues it never returned to, this is the season that closes the loop. If you don't have the time or the stamina to rewatch 4 full seasons, the Duffers narrowed it down to 4 episodes that matter most going into Season 5.
I think it's having another episode. Will! Sweetie, wake up!
So, Jonathan, how was the pullout?
Sorry?
The sofa.
Шкафа с оружием. Выбирайте, какие хотите.
Season 2 is where the mythology really started to take shape. The moment the show began laying down long-term clues instead of one-season mysteries. Season 4 picks up those threads and cracks open the Upside Down's deeper rules, the truth about Henry, and the origin of Vecna. Together, these episodes sketch out the backbone of the final season, so revisiting them gives you the cleanest runway into what's about to unfold. As the new season rolls in, the Duffers have one simple warning. Don't tie yourself in knots over theories. They love reading them, they genuinely do, but they admit most guesses miss the mark by a mile. Every now and then someone lands close, but the vast majority? Wild swings. Their advice is straightforward. Walk into the season the same way you did the others. Don't try to outsmart the plot before it even starts. Just settle in, hit play, and enjoy the ride. Preferably with whatever comfort snack gets you through the chaos of Hawkins. Music has always been one of the show's secret weapons, the kind that sticks to your brain long after the credits roll. And to get back into that Stranger Things headspace, the Duffers pointed to a few tracks worth spinning again. There's the obvious one, Running Up That Hill. Then the Season 1 classic, Should I Stay or Should I Go? They also recommend Moby's When It's Cold, I'd Like to Die, Peter Gabriel's version of Heroes and Africa by Toto. And since Season 5 leans darker, they even suggest throwing in a bit of Joy Division, especially the mood-setting Atmosphere. Put these on and you're back in Hawkins before you even press play. Stranger Things has never been shy about unleashing new nightmares, but this time, the Duffers are holding the line. No brand new monsters in Season 5. They considered it, then shut the door on the idea. Instead, they're cranking up the threats we already know. The Demogorgon, the Mind Flayer, the Vines, the Bats, and of course, Vecna. The goal isn't to expand the roster, it's to evolve what's already been built. Think of it the way they described it. The same creatures you remember, but powered up the way Alien turned into aliens. Bigger, louder, and far more intense. The theatrical release wasn't part of the original plan at all. The final season was supposed to be 2 volumes, and that's it. Until Netflix floated the idea of giving the finale its own day. That opened the door for the Duffers to pitch something they'd never been able to justify before. putting the last episode on the big screen. For them, a theater makes sense only if everyone is seeing it for the very first time together. And this release pattern finally makes that possible. The finale plays in cinemas at the exact same moment it streams. So fans get that rare, collective first watch moment you normally only get with movies. And the creators are honestly giddy about it. They've never had the chance to sit inside a theater and feel an audience reacting to their show in real time. This time, they're planning to sneak in, watch it with fans, and experience the gasps, the cheers, and whatever chaos the ending brings, with proper sound, proper scale, and zero TikTok delay. There's one scene in the new season that pushed the entire production to the edge, and the Duffers still can't reveal what actually happens in it. But they can talk about the chaos behind the camera. It was a full-on night shoot, loaded with child actors, a swarm of extras, and stunt performers being yanked around on wires. Every rulebook warning about what not to pile into a single scene, they ignored it. And to make things worse, Atlanta kept dumping rain on them the entire time. By the time they wrapped, everyone, cast, crew, the Duffers themselves, felt like they'd survived a small war. It's not bigger than the finale in terms of spectacle, but in pure logistics, timing, and stress, they say it's the most complicated thing they've ever pulled off. The Duffer Brothers love scrolling through fan theories, but they shut one of the biggest ones down immediately. Eddie is not coming back. No resurrection, no twist, no loophole. He's gone, and they're very blunt about it. What did make them laugh, though, was the viral Eddie returns as a vampire theory. They saw it everywhere. They even joked about how ridiculous it would look. Eddie sprouting wings, turning into a bat, flying into battle. Fun to imagine, but absolutely not happening. Still, the creators admit fans often catch them off guard in other ways. Characters they never expected to blow up, Barb, Alexei, suddenly became fandom icons. And that unpredictability is part of what makes releasing each season so entertaining for them. For the Duffer Brothers, the real payoff isn't just finishing the season, it's watching everyone else react to it. They've learned over the years that fans latch onto moments they never expected, and that surprise factor has become one of their favorite parts of releasing new episodes. This time, they're especially curious about two big spikes in emotion: the climax at the end of episode 4 in Volume 1, and the finale itself. Both were designed to hit like mega movie moments, and they can't wait to sit in a theater and feel the audience react in real time. Whether it's shock, heartbreak, or chaos, they're ready for all of it. Even though the main show is ending, the Duffers made it clear. Season 5 isn't planting clues for the upcoming animated spin-off, Stranger Things Tales from '85. The two projects are completely separate. The animated series takes place between seasons 2 and 3, an era the creators love because it lets them freeze the kids at the perfect age. Animation gives them the freedom to lock in that version of the characters without worrying about actors growing up faster than Hawkins can handle. They built the show with the spirit of those classic Saturday morning cartoons they grew up on, the vibe of real Ghostbusters and the old Beetlejuice series, but modernized and polished with today's animation tech. The voice cast includes Brooklyn Dave Norstedt as Eleven, Jolie Hong Rappaport as Max, Luca Diaz as Mike, Edge Williams as Lucas, Braxton Quinney as Dustin, Ben Plasala as Will, and Brett Gibson as Hopper. Odessa Azian, Janine Garofalo, and Lou Diamond Phillips round out the additional cast. And there's a bonus. This spin-off lets younger audiences experience the world of Hawkins without diving into the darker, heavier beats of the flagship show, a gateway into Stranger Things before they graduate to the big leagues. Season 5 is rolling out in 3 big drops: Volume 1 on November 26th, Volume 2 on Christmas, and the grand finale on New Year's Eve. 3 hits back-to-back, closing out the year the way only Hawkins can. If you're excited for the final ride, drop a like, subscribe to Papaya Room, and tap the bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives, breakdowns, and updates. Let's finish this story together.